am I? Meryl?
Matilda, you're awake.
Burton, Sonetto, what are you doing here?
Madame Buaniche predicted you'd wake up sometime today, so we thought we'd drop by. I'm sure you want to hear about the school.
Mama is here? No, since the storm has passed, the school...
The students are safe. Most of them made it through.
Most? And Meryl?
We'll talk more once you're feeling better.
I'm perfectly fine.
You need to rest. Just lie down for now. Your mother will be here soon.
How long has she been back at headquarters?
She came as soon as the storm ended. She barely left your side up until now. The Foundation needed her for some paperwork. She should be back any moment. She brought you a new crystal orb to replace the one you lost during the fight. Please, don't get up. The doctor said you need to rest for now. We've got a few more get well presents for you. Probably easier if we show them to you.
Super chips with zesty salsa? Don't tell me they're from...
Jay? Yes. He went to great lengths to sneak them in.
Chips? Il est incurable. What on earth must go through that big head of his?
Sonetto and I thought you'd appreciate this.
Ouf, mon cœur. You did this on purpose just to tease me, no? Tell me you didn't forget what I actually use for divination.
Of course not. Which is precisely why we picked one with silly anecdotes on Arcanum on the back. You can read it like a storybook.
Then I suppose it isn't all that bad. Shelter dove? Shit! That is not something you should just be carrying around like a toy!
It's only a replica the students made. Plug it into a 230-volt outlet and it lights up. More of a lamp than a shelter. Lavender brought it over when she came to visit. She said the students all wishing you a quick recovery.
A lamp? It looks so much like the real thing. Just leave the rest. I'll look through them myself once I can move a bit more easily. It shouldn't be more than a few days. Until then, I will lie here and think about how to repay their kindness properly.
Of course. We'll leave you to it. Laplace wants to see me as soon as possible. We'll visit again soon.
With heavy hearts, we announced the passing of Richard, principal of the SPDM. The Joint Committee of San Pablo Foundation has elected to appoint Zhang Zhizhi as acting principal until further arrangements can be made. This decision is effective immediately. Her existing responsibilities will remain unchanged.
You look as stunned as the day I named you Chief of Staff. You had that tea back then, too. Has it always been the same blend? Milk vetch, goji berries, ginseng, Or was it Dong Quai?
The latter, along with a few other herbs. It was a gift from Black Ibis. Ma'am, forgive me for repeating what I said back then, but I fear I may not be the right person for the job.
The SPDM has been asking for their principal to be put on the Joint Committee for a while now. This makes for a convenient workaround. We put a committee member as their principal.
With respect, ma'am, I haven't been involved in school affairs for years. Many will doubt the decision.
I wouldn't be concerned about that. We've got more than enough justification to back this appointment. Had Verton and Sonetto not uncovered the secret of the boon, every student in that library would have been exposed to the storm. It's as sound a reason as any for you, their direct supervisor, to assume office. On top of that, Investigator Matilda placed herself in grave danger, and Ms. Merrill gave her life protecting the students. The Timekeeper's team paid a heavy price to compensate for the school's failures. I am confident they will accept the matter with grace.
Merrill Vanderveer. I only spoke to her once, before she left for Antarctica. She never seemed to want the spotlight. She was happy just being an ordinary girl.
Whether she'd have liked it or not, her name will be remembered by those students for the rest of their lives. Without her, the spare doves would have never gotten to the library. Those kids would have been lost before the Timekeeper returned. The Storm-Fallen Employees Archive will preserve her medal permanently. When you get to the school, the first priority will be reconstruction. Nearly its entire staff was wiped out. They'll be desperate for new blood.
This sounds very much like the Foundation right now. We took our share of losses, experienced staff who had survived multiple storms. Some went all the way back to before the first. Have you read Miss Stranger's report, ma'am?
Yes. If you're curious how Manus Vindicte slipped its troops in here unnoticed, it was through something they call the Wind Weave. Ms. Stranger discovered a portal, and within it a gigantic beast thought to be the Manus troops' carrier. She believes someone inside the Foundation opened the portal and guided the Manus here. The captive ritualist's testimony supports this theory.
But who was their accomplice inside the Foundation?
Vikijuan Lebregno de Mortem Muloy.
Slow down. What's the hurry? A dog chasing you or something?
A dog? More like 3 critters in a lab coat who keep yapping at me. We might as well throw the workplace noise regulations straight in the trash.
In all fairness, Adler, you never specified the speed or cadence of the incantation. A flaw in our experiment protocol, I'd say. I thought you'd have established more stringent guidelines after the 9th storm.
Ah, yes. How very helpful of you, Ulrich.
Mr. Enigma.
Timekeeper, you've arrived at the perfect moment.
Am I interrupting? Looks like you're experimenting with that incantation I learned from the boon.
Yes. We hear you haven't suffered any adverse effects from reciting the incantation. What's the difference from the first circle situation? If we can decode the mechanics behind this incantation, we may be able to significantly improve the effectiveness of our anti-storm equipment.
Yes, provided the incantation actually works. After our awakened colleagues confirmed the incantation's harmlessness on them, we gathered subjects of every race we could find at Laplace. Human, arcanist, even artificial intelligence.
These dorks even tried to find a female arcanist of the Timekeeper's age in an attempt to control the variables. Huh, like that would ever work. I told you, didn't I? Virgin's one of a kind.
As you can see, Timekeeper, we need your assistance. Could you please recite the incantation while connected to our energy monitoring systems?
How do I connect to your system? Do I need to wear a monitoring device?
No need. The systems in this hallway have already linked up to you.
I see. Vikiju on Laregno de Morta Muloi.
Nothing's happened.
This is it.
Keep clear. Building 5 is temporarily closed. Authorized personnel only.
This is where the largest breach occurred. Of course, all traces of the portal are gone now. Ms. Stranger sealed it completely. Ms. Cornerstone is overseeing the building's repairs. But the greater concern right now is our looming staff shortage. It seems that we have no choice but to keep expanding admissions. The resolution must stay in effect.
But didn't you say it was the cause of this incident?
Yes, the resolution undoubtedly intensified the long-lasting resentment against our refugee policy. Many were upset by our decision, and it seems that agitation escalated into treason. The Foundation has always had to make difficult decisions in regard to who we grant refuge to. Every one of us has been forced to watch family and friends perish in the storm. Even among those we do save, many join us unaware of the true ramifications of the storm, and the devastation that comes with it.
But in this last era, Manus Vindictae revealed the existence of the storm to a larger population than ever before. Once we passed the resolution, it was all but certain that we'd be flooded with refugees.
And yet, we couldn't let them all in. It wasn't fair, of course, but fairness isn't a luxury we can afford. No matter how much we expand, we still can't shelter everyone.
Then do you believe this was done in retaliation to the Foundation's strict admission policy?
It isn't quite that simple. The staff involved seemed to be acting out of conscience, not resentment. They thought, for whatever reason, that they were doing the right thing. These are wounded, traumatized people, tormented for years by the grief and anxiety of living out their own time. When they saw the desperate crowd outside the gates, they could only think of their own friends and families. Lyra saw her chance and took advantage of their sympathy. She promised them a way to save more people, If they helped create a passage bypassing Foundation security, all those waiting outside could take refuge from the storm.
None of them expected Arcana will be the one coming through that portal.
No, they never meant for this to happen. But good intentions can still lead to catastrophe.
So, what do we do with them?
What would you do if it were your decision?
Given the number of people involved, strict punishment would only further destabilize our already fragile situation. Perhaps we can give them a chance to make it right. Send them into the field to go after Lyra and investigate this Windweave. They've already paid dearly for their actions. I doubt anyone will fall for her words again. Moreover, they've had first-hand experience with the Windweave. At this moment, there is unlikely anyone more suitable than them to look for it.
I'll take it under consideration. It may well be the most practical solution, and I'm sure the court will agree.
I have 2 direct requests from Burton. One asking permission to return to her field duties, and the other is from Miss Stranger. But since she belongs to the Secretary of Defense program, it falls outside my authority to make the decision. The Timekeeper wants Miss Stranger to be released from all her current duties and put under her team. Miss Stranger has explicitly stated that she has no desire to restore her phototaxis and wishes to keep all her current memories. She hasn't decided on the other aspects of her work yet.
Let her keep them. To have rejected the mask and survived, that alone proves her loyalty.
What about her other requests?
You're asking me to give up the program's strongest asset. I thought she'd prefer to forget it all.